Got me a little easy dub.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Split backfield. Bo got the wide receiver in the backfield. And this goofy shit already.
Stafford going to put it up right away.
Running that corner route. We on that. Come on, break off on that, Holland.
The tight Tyler Higbee. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
They're such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. And that
Bo playing with fire, boy.
It's 3rd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Corner out.
Going again is Stafford.
We'll take that.
Caught left side, it's Higbee the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Over the middle.
Yes, sir.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Ready.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. He's got it to the 43 here.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That swung out to Mostert. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Dot! Let's go! Fucking Dot! Stop playing with me! Nigga glitching out the stadium.
1 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
Fucking Dot, man.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Give me that! Give me that!
It's intercepted.
Fuck you thought this was, boy. Fuck you thought this was. Stupid. Stupid. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Say, man, somebody get this nigga off the sticks. He trash.
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
Nigga's dookie.
So good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Stafford here, coming off his pick 6. And the hook up here from Robinson. And they move this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line. 20.
Now it's Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Oski! What the fuck? Bro!
They've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Monday, 59! Middle!
2nd and 10, Stafford again.
Oski!
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Byron Jones.
Cribbo.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a
Cribbo.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Still got it.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this.
Damn, that's my fault.
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Akers. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Stafford.
Weak ass
He
shit.
is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Nothing, our score after 1. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Stafford on first down. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Stafford going to get this to Akers. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That should be a fucking incompletion. Come on, dog.
Dolphins 30. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And I think that one might have been intercepted,
This nigga
but he will
sucks.
be
This game's not even
out of
entertaining
bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come in 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Right, 22. Real right, 53. Ready?
Again, it's Stafford. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp, 30 yards. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
To kick off for Los Angeles.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
And I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a couple of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
From the 36, Tua. Out to the right here to Wilson. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime, unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford.
Connecting with Kupp here on the out route.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
21. 22.
Now Stafford. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Stafford on third down. Wisely will throw that one away. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They snap it to Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. 2-2 in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. This time, the extra point up and go. And that will cut the lead down to 15.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tua, the final shot before half. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Jason Sanders.
That is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown.
Might want to put Baker Mayfield in, bro.
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, no way they can stop us.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
How you dancing and you losing, buddy?
Like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. They still want to move at a nice pace.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down.
Oh, my fucking God.
And they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
22. 22. Hey, Philo. 10.
Now a first down throw. Stafford.
Thank you.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Noah Iguodala. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed it.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now a give to Mostert running right. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the 2nd half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on 3rd down. Here's Tua.
Ah! Bitch ass nigga. Man, I had this nigga, dog.
Are going to take possession of the football.
Fuck!
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
That's pretty much me right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll try to jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A nice play design there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and
Stafford popping this forward. It's a jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
brings up 4th and goal.
Uh-huh.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Watch the QB sneak.
On 4th down, Stafford. And he's got it. That's caught for a Ram touchdown. A great play there. The 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And the formula there with the 2-point trying to go 5 wide. They don't even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. If they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Mostert. And he's got some space here. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Leonard Floyd picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper in the
under pressure, and they got to him again. Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Aaron Donald, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste his time.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with football.
That's crazy.
And a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
Now Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Stafford is #1 guy, Cup, for Los Angeles first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
What do you got? What do you got?
A give up the middle to Akers. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. Touchdown! Cam Akers from 13 yards out. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13.
Got a blast.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return. And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, a little risk, a little trickeration on that return, but hey, the payoff, a touchdown.
And because this is the NFL, no band on the field, no trombone guy getting trampled going into the end zone. But how about how they got it done and turned it into a touchdown?
And that's one of those things where if that's a fumble on a lateral, the coach is angry. But if it works and you get in the end zone, it's a pat on the back, right?
It's something you have to do. You got to try it, try and get it done, and make sure you give yourself every chance to find a way to score.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
And it really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive guy, that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well. He can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Clock management definitely critical.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Stafford now to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
That was a waste.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Stafford looks to throw again.
Chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Still over. I mean, even with the interception, two-score game, they need a
curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
First play of the drive there is incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Down to the 25. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
This is Robinson, and he's brought down. They took a big shot there. It pays off. A solid gain downfield. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford.
If we like him, ain't no switching up.
And that should do it. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. So, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit.
Wow.
A lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
One last throw here for Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.